In this video, you will discover the hidden and mysterious years of Jesus Christ's childhood. How did the Son of God spend his early days on earth? Was he a silent and obedient child, or did divine miracles flow even from his little hands? Stay with this video until the end to uncover stories rarely told, tales of wonder, mystery, and lessons that reveal the destiny of a child born to change the world. Jesus Christ was born in the humblest of circumstances. There was no royal palace, no golden cradle, only a feeding trough in a cold cave stable outside Bethlehem. Wrapped in simple cloth, he lay under the flickering light of an oil lamp, while animals slept beside him. His mother Mary, a young Jewish girl, gazed upon him with awe and love. Joseph, a righteous carpenter, stood guard silently, knowing this child was not his own by flesh, but given by God's Spirit for the salvation of the world. When Jesus Christ was still a small child, wise men from the east traveled long distances following a bright star that guided them to his location. They entered the humble house, knelt before the child, and offered gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. These gifts held secret meanings: gold for kingship, frankincense for priesthood, and myrrh for sacrifice and burial. Even as a toddler, his destiny was being proclaimed in symbols that only the wise could understand. Soon after, an angel appeared to Joseph in a dream, warning him that King Herod sought to kill the child. Under the cover of night, Joseph took Mary and Jesus Christ and fled to Egypt. Imagine a young child, not yet aware of words, becoming a refugee in a foreign land. Ancient Christian traditions say that as they entered Egypt, idols in temples crumbled to the ground, unable to stand in the presence of the true God. Palms bent their branches to shade him, and rivers shined with unusual brilliance as the Creator walked beside them in human form. After Herod's death, they returned to their hometown of Nazareth. Nazareth was a small, insignificant village in Galilee, surrounded by hills and olive groves. People there lived simple lives. Farming, fishing, and carpentry were the main occupations. Jesus Christ grew up helping Joseph in his workshop. He learned to shape wood, carve beams, and build yokes for oxen. His hands, which would later heal the sick and raise the dead, first held a chisel and mallet. His muscles strengthened with daily labor. Neighbors saw him as an obedient son, gentle and wise beyond his years. Between his return from Egypt and his appearance at the age of around 30, little is recorded about his life. This period is called the silent years in Christian tradition. Yet, apocryphal texts and ancient stories give glimpses into this hidden time. One story tells of young Jesus Christ molding small clay birds while playing with friends. When the other children mocked him, he clapped his hands, and the clay birds flew into the sky as living creatures, chirping and circling above. Another tale speaks of him healing a friend who fell from a roof, restoring his life with a touch. One of the few stories recorded in canonical scripture is of Jesus Christ at the age of 12. During the Passover festival, his family traveled to Jerusalem. After the feast, Mary and Joseph began the journey home, thinking he was with relatives. After one day of travel, they realized he was missing. Panicked, they returned to Jerusalem and searched for 3 days. Finally, they found him in the temple courts, sitting among the teachers of the law, listening and asking questions. All who heard him were amazed at his understanding and his answers. When his mother Mary asked why he had done this to them, he replied, "Did you not know that I must be in my Father's house?" Even at 12, he knew his mission and identity. After this incident, Jesus Christ returned to Nazareth and was obedient to his parents. The Son of God who created the universe chose to live under human authority, learning patience, humility, and silent preparation. He watched the sunrise over Galilee's hills, listened to elders tell ancient stories, and observed the suffering of the poor and the sick. He felt their pain, understood their struggles, and stored every tear and cry in his heart, knowing that one day he would redeem them all. Many ancient writings outside the Bible describe miraculous acts of young Jesus Christ. Some say he healed his teacher's broken leg when accidentally struck. Others tell of him making water pure by dipping his finger into it. While these stories are not confirmed in canonical scripture, they reflect a tradition that saw his divine power present even in youth. However, the greatest miracle of his childhood was his hiddenness. The all-powerful God chose to grow like any other child. To feel hunger, to stumble when learning to walk, to study letters and prayers, to sleep under the same stars he created. What can you and I learn from the childhood of Jesus Christ? He shows that greatness is not built on pride or power, but on humility, obedience, and silent preparation. The world may ignore you while you grow, but God sees every step. Destiny often hides in the unnoticed years, shaping character for future missions. In this video, you have walked through the hidden childhood of Jesus Christ. From his birth in a manger, to exile in Egypt, to quiet years in Nazareth, each moment prepared him for a mission that would transform eternity. What do you think about the silent years of Jesus Christ? Do they teach you patience for your own journey? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If this video inspired you, do not forget to like it, subscribe to this channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the deep truths that shape your soul and destiny.